Ireland's current climate strategy looks like it's going to fail, and that would mean it continues a long tradition of establishing targets and then failing to meet them, which goes back over several decades. Two things which have characterised Irish climate policy. One is the willingness with which we set targets, and secondly, the unwillingness with which we implement them. And here, of course, we face the problems of very powerful vested interest groups who, once the targets are established, seek to undermine them, delay them, prolong them. Well, we have obligations, not just at a national level, we have obligations under the EU's Green New Deal, and a failure to actually implement the Climate Act in the way it was intended would certainly threaten our ability to comply with our EU regulations and probably face, as a consequence, fines down the road. And of course, at another level as well, failing to comply with our existing strategy will leave us open to extremes of weather, extremes of climate, which we're already seeing some taste of in the past few years, and we can hardly point the finger at other countries if we're following a flawed strategy ourselves. So I think we have to take radical steps in terms of reducing our emissions, particularly in transport and agriculture, the two key components which contribute to our national emissions total. And that will mean very hard choices, but it's something that we will have to do for the benefit, ultimately, let's remember, of the next generation who come after us.